Saul stayed in Damascus for a bit, hanging out with the disciples. And almost immediately he flipped the script. He started showing up in synagogues saying, "Jesus is the Son of God." Everyone was shook. People were like, "Wait, isn't this the guy who terrorized Jesus' followers in Jerusalem? Didn't he come here to arrest them?" But Saul just kept leveling up. He argued so convincingly that Jesus was the Messiah that his critics didn't know how to respond. Eventually, some people decided the only way to stop him was to kill him. They literally camped out at the city gates, watching day and night. Saul found out, though, and his followers helped him escape after dark, lowering him down through a hole in the wall in a basket. Low-key dramatic. When Saul got to Jerusalem, he tried to link up with the disciples, but they were not buying it. They were scared and thought the whole thing was fake. Then Barnabas stepped in. He vouched for Saul, explained how Saul had seen Jesus, heard him speak, and had been preaching boldly in Damascus. Because of that, the apostles accepted him. Saul started moving freely with them, speaking boldly about Jesus. He even debated with Greek-speaking Jews, but once again, people tried to kill him. When the believers found out, they got him out of town, sent him to Caesarea, and then back to his hometown, Tarsus. After that, the church across Judea, Galilee, and Samaria finally got some peace. The community grew stronger, lived with respect for God, stayed encouraged by the Holy Spirit, and more people joined every day. Meanwhile, Peter was traveling around checking in on believers. In Lydda, he met a man named Aeneas who had been paralyzed and stuck in bed for 8 years. Peter said, "Jesus Christ heals you. Get up and make your bed." Instantly, Aeneas stood up. Everyone in Lydda and Sharon saw it, and a ton of people turned to God. Over in Joppa, there was a disciple named Tabitha, also called Dorcas. She was known for always helping people and making clothes for those in need. Sadly, she got sick and died. The community was heartbroken, especially the widows she had cared for. Since Peter was nearby, they sent for him ASAP. When he arrived, the widows showed him all the clothes Tabitha had made, crying and remembering her kindness. Peter asked everyone to leave the room, knelt down, and prayed. Then he said, "Tabitha, get up." She opened her eyes, sat up, and Peter helped her stand. He called everyone back in and showed them she was alive. The news spread fast across Joppa, and many people believed in the Lord because of it. Peter ended up staying in Joppa for a while, living with a man named Simon who worked as a tanner.